Why do 75% of home buyers feel overwhelmed? Because prices are skyrocketing. From coast to coast, prices are shifting faster than ever. Whether you're buying or selling, you won't believe how much things have changed this year. Stay tuned to find out more. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment for more Money Smart Basics videos. Stay until the end to receive a bonus tip. Hello, America! Tonight we're diving headfirst into a topic that's about as fun as a root canal, but unfortunately, just as unavoidable: the housing market. Specifically, we're talking about the median home price in these United States, a figure that seems to climb higher every year, like a spider slowly making its way up your shower wall. Now, you might be thinking, Alfonso, I already pay rent to Mr. Big Bucks, why should I care about this? Well, dear viewer, whether you're a seasoned homeowner, a hopeful first-time buyer, or just someone who enjoys a good economic train wreck, understanding the housing market is crucial. It affects everything from interest rates to job markets to the availability of affordable avocado toast. So buckle up, Buttercup, as we dissect the shocking reality of 2024's median home prices, expose the factors driving this real estate roller coaster, and explore what it all means for you, the American Dream Chaser. We'll be right back after this message from our sponsor, Affordable Housing for All. Just kidding, we can't afford that kind of advertising. Alright, let's cut to the chase. The median home price in the US for 2024 is, drumroll please, still climbing. That's right, folks, despite whispers of a potential cool down, the housing market remains hotter than a jalapeno eating contest in Death Valley. Now I know what you're thinking, John, give us numbers, we demand specifics. And who am I to deny the insatiable thirst of the American public for hard data? According to insert reputable source like Zillow, NAR, etc., the median home price in the US has increased by insert percentage compared to this time last year. That means the average house will set you back a cool insert estimated median home price. But hold your horses, because those are just national figures. As with most things in life, the devil is in the details. Housing markets vary wildly across the country, with some cities resembling a game of Monopoly played with real money. And no, I'm not talking about the fancy electronic version. So, what's fueling this seemingly unstoppable rise in home prices? Well, dear viewers, it's a complex cocktail of economic factors, government policies, and good old-fashioned supply and demand, all shaken together with a dash of pandemic-induced chaos. First up, we have interest rates. Remember those things? The cost of borrowing money to buy a house? Yeah, those have been playing a game of their own lately. Low interest rates in recent years meant more people could qualify for mortgages, which, you guessed it, increased demand and pushed prices up. But that's not all, folks. We've also got a serious lack of inventory. Simply put, there aren't enough houses to go around. This shortage is driven by a number of factors, including a lack of new construction, people staying put in their homes longer, and investors scooping up properties like they're going out of style. And let's not forget about the construction conundrum. Building new homes is like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube, blindfolded, expensive, time-consuming, and frankly, a bit of a headache. From rising material costs to labor shortages, builders are facing an uphill battle, making it difficult to keep up with the demand for affordable housing. Let's get back to those pesky interest rates, shall we? They're like the annoying cousin who just won't leave after Thanksgiving dinner, always lurking in the background, influencing your financial decisions. In recent years, interest rates have been about as low as a limbo champion after a few too many energy drinks. This made borrowing money relatively cheap, encouraging more people to jump into the housing market. It's like when your favorite store has a massive sale. Suddenly everyone's buying that sweater they don't really need. But here's the catch. Low interest rates don't last forever. In fact, they've been creeping up lately like a teenager trying to sneak out past curfew. And when interest rates rise, so do monthly mortgage payments. This can price some potential buyers out of the market, cooling down demand and potentially slowing down price growth. However, don't get too excited about a potential housing market crash just yet. Interest rates are just one piece of the puzzle. Section 5. Inventory woes when supply doesn't meet demand. Let's talk about inventory, or rather, the lack thereof. It's the oldest story in economics. When demand outstrips supply, prices go up. And in the housing market, we're dealing with a shortage of epic proportions. Think of it like this. Imagine everyone in America suddenly decided they wanted a pet unicorn. The problem is unicorns don't exist, or at least they haven't been found yet. Naturally, the price of a unicorn would skyrocket if you could even find one to buy. That's essentially what's happening in the housing market. There simply aren't enough homes available to meet the current demand. This is due to a perfect storm of factors. The pandemic led to a surge in demand as people reassessed their living situations. Some wanted more space for home offices or homeschooling, while others fled crowded cities for the suburbs. Millennials, the largest generation in U.S. history, are finally entering their prime home buying years. Investors armed with cheap money are buying up properties left and right, further squeezing inventory. Section 6. The construction conundrum. Building our way out of the housing crisis? You might be thinking, John, if there aren't enough houses, why don't we just build more? Well, my friend, it's not as easy as whipping up a batch of cookies, though I wish it were because I do enjoy a good cookie. The construction industry is facing its own set of challenges, making it difficult to ramp up production to meet demand. It's like trying to bake those cookies with a broken oven, a shortage of flour, and a very grumpy oven mitt. Here are just a few of the obstacles. Material costs. The price of lumber, steel, concrete, and other building materials has been on a roller coaster ride in recent years, thanks to supply chain disruptions, tariffs, and increased demand. Labor shortages. The construction industry is facing a severe shortage of skilled workers, which drives up labor costs and slows down building times. Regulations and permitting. Navigating the complex web of zoning laws, building codes, and permitting requirements can be a time-consuming and expensive process. Section 7. Cities feeling the heat where prices are skyrocketing. Remember how I said the housing market varies across the country? Well, in some cities it's less of a variation and more of an explosion. We're talking about places where the median home price is enough to make even the most hardened real estate agent gasp. These cities are attracting a perfect storm of factors that are driving up prices. Strong job markets, tech hubs, and other cities with booming economies are attracting job seekers from all over, increasing demand for housing. Limited inventory. Many of these cities are geographically constrained, making it difficult to build new housing to keep up with demand. Desirable amenities. From vibrant cultural scenes to top-notch schools, these cities offer a high quality of life that people are willing to pay a premium for. Section 8. Buyer beware. Navigating the housing market in 2024. So what does all this mean for you, the average American trying to achieve the dream of homeownership? Well, it's a mixed bag, frankly. On the one hand, it's a tough market for buyers, especially first-timers. You're facing stiff competition, rising prices, and the possibility of getting into a bidding war that would make even the most seasoned auctioneer sweat. Here are a few tips for navigating this treacherous terrain. Get pre-approved for a mortgage. This will show sellers that you're a serious buyer and give you a clear idea of what you can afford. Be prepared to move quickly. In a competitive market, houses can go fast. Be ready to make an offer as soon as you find a place you love. And don't be afraid to walk away. It's easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment, but don't overbid on a property just because you're afraid of losing out. There will always be other houses. Section 9. Seller's market or buyer's nightmare, making sense of it all. Now you might be thinking, John, if it's so tough for buyers, that must mean it's a great time to be a seller, right? Well, yes and no. On the surface, it seems like a seller's paradise. You're likely to receive multiple offers, often above asking price. You can practically name your terms and watch the offers roll in. But it's not all sunshine and roses for sellers either. Remember, you're also a buyer in this market. Unless you're planning on moving into a yurt in the woods, no judgment here, folks. You'll need to find a new place to live once you sell your current home. So sellers, enjoy the upper hand while it lasts. But remember, what goes up must eventually come down. Section 10. A silver lining for investors? Hold on a minute. Before you dismiss the entire housing market as a game rigged against the average Joe, let's not forget about our friends, the investors. Yes, those savvy individuals and corporations with deep pockets who see the housing market as their own personal playground. And let's be honest, they're having a field day. Low interest rates, rising rents, and a shortage of affordable housing have created a perfect storm for investors looking to make a profit. They're buying up properties left and right, further driving up prices and squeezing out individual buyers. Now, whether this is a good or bad thing is a topic for another show entirely. But there's no denying that investors are playing a significant role in shaping the current housing market. Section 11, the final word, riding the roller coaster of the housing market. So there you have it, folks. The 2024 housing market, a wild ride of soaring prices, fierce competition, and economic uncertainty. It's enough to make you want to crawl into a cardboard box and call it a day. But hey, at least you'll have a roof over your head, even if it's made of corrugated cardboard. Until next time, America, stay informed, stay vigilant, and for the love of all that is holy, don't overpay for that house. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. With that, you are ahead of 90% of most people in America. Here's the bonus tip that we promised. You need to watch this if you're buying a home or investing in real estate. Understanding U.S. median home prices is crucial. Why? It helps you spot market trends and make smarter decisions. Don't miss out, stay informed. The information in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and is not intended as financial advice. We are not financial advisors, and the content should not be construed as professional financial advice. Always seek the advice of a qualified financial advisor or other professional regarding your specific financial situation. The use of any information provided in this video is solely at your own risk. Please remember to like and subscribe for more Money Smart Basics videos.